So
I
much.
waited.
Conversation with Kings. Yay. We finally made it. I'm sorry. I got a little bit sidetracked, For some apparent reason, I couldn't find my burgundy bucket hat. So that's what took us so long right now. So I apologize. We have Jen and Wana,
Yeah.
Chica, the mother. We have Jen Supreme. I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. Clearly, it looks like we're missing people, but guess what? I don't want you to ask me any mother questions about who's not here today because that's going to be straightened out pretty soon, and we're going to make sure that everybody's okay and our garden is still intact. With that being said, we're going to talk about the topic today. But before we talk about the topic today, I want to make, I got to give y'all a little drama and reveal certain things. Today on Omawali Africa's channel, he had something on TLA, the lady attorney. The lead attorney. Apparently, the lead attorney released some footage yesterday justifying the murder of women because men who have felt scorned or failed by the court system because of child support or child custody, he said, don't quote me if I'm wrong, he goes, this is what happens when the court system fails you. So he encouraged men to take it in their own hands. I wasn't up on stage because I understand I have my own personal gripes with him, so I don't want to, use that as a way to get back at him. That's what people do, right? So we're not going to put the lady attorney into this. But what we're going to say is that Conversation with King does not align himself with any man that encourages the beating or the killing of women. I don't care what a woman does to you. You should never take it upon your own hands to kill or beat her. For me, it's a little distasteful for him to be a professional to give out that type of message. And with that being said, you can go and follow him and watch him, subscribe to him, do what you want to do. But as for me, I am no way want to be associated with that particular guy who spreads that message. I always knew something was wrong with him. But to take it, to justify it and say, when the court system doesn't represent men well, this is what can happen, that is not an excuse, that's not a scapegoat, that is not a reason to kill or hurt a woman. Mind you, Omawali is pro-black, militant. The two women that were killed were Asian and white. So it's not about protecting black women, it's about protecting all women, for me. And that's why I respect Omawali. It's about protecting all women. There's no reason why a man should lose it to kill the mother of his children who are left without a mother and father now. He committed suicide. I mentioned this yesterday and I said, there's a mental health issue. There's definitely a mental health issue in our community, in our society. And I think that we should be careful who we get impregnated by. We should be careful who we court, who we marry, and do your best to vet these people. Please do your best. I don't want anybody being killed or harmed. This is unacceptable. This is completely unacceptable. And I apologize. We are late. It's totally my fault. Hopefully everything gets straightened out later. And it's going to be a hell of a show. It's going to be a short show, but we're going to keep it a little bit spicy. Ladies, you have anything to say before we begin this show? About how you feeling today. How's your spirit? How's everything?
My spirit is good. You know
Right.
what I mean? Every time I get shit off my chest, like my
Right.
spirit just rises to
Right.
any occasion. So
Right.
I'm good. I'm here. I'm happy to see Juana as usual.
Right.
Happy to see you. Love to see the chat. Sorry we were late.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry we were late.
I will say this: the black hat is okay. We tried to tell you for the past few minutes
Right.
that the black hat was okay, and you kept going with
Right.
this hat. You know what I'm saying? that's cool, but we don't need the burgundy hat today.
All right, no burgundy hat. That's good. So, ladies, spicy question of the day, and please let's not get personal.
Okay.
Spicy question of the day. If you hear information about a friend or an associate or a comrade, is it your job to go and tell them, knowing it could get out of hand?
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
Hell no. If it's my associate and somebody say something, it is not my messy ass place to come back and run and tell that associate what the other associate said. Mind your damn business. And see, the thing is, sometimes when you insert yourself in people's drama, you end up part of the drama, and then they turn on your ass. So you really should just keep your mouth closed, to be honest. Now, if it's my friend, my sister, I'm gonna check you. My sister ain't even gotta come in the chat or ain't even gotta figure it out, because you're gonna get checked right when you say whatever you say about my people behind my back. And I'm gonna come so correct that you ain't never gonna have to come behind me and figure out what somebody said behind your back. Now, if it's the sister, friend, I know why you go back and be like, hey, I was in this situation and this person said this around me. I respect that. I met a girl actually, and I was a manager at the time. And she was like, new to my team. She went to lunch. She was like, all of those people back there talking about you, so I don't really want to go to lunch with them. Like, she came to me and I was like, and I told her, I said, I'm a manager. I'm used to that. I'm used to that. That's what staff do. They go, they complain about the boss. So it's not a big deal. But the fact that she said that was like, wow, she was really real. Am I going to do anything with that information? No. But associate going back telling us, I think that's messy. I think it's messy as hell. And I think that you deserve to get cursed out right along with the person that you reported the information on. That's my opinion.
Okay. Lucky says, yeah, if I know you, it's my responsibility to tell you. How do you feel about that, Jen?
I agree with Lucky. I'm telling, right? If it's like Juana said, if it's just like a one-on-one thing where it's like, you work in an office and, some woman comes up to you and tells you, oh, I don't really like blah, blah, blah. That's gossip. I don't have to run back and tell that girl, oh, she said that she don't like your shoes.
Right.
I wouldn't do that. But if it's vitriolic or malicious, and I'm gonna look out for the person that doesn't know what's going on. So it depends on the situation. But like Juana said, if it's my people, I'm checking you. Right? I'm gonna be like, what makes you think that you can say that around me about her?
Right.
But if it's like, even if I don't know the person, just an associate or coworker, and I see that there's malice in the other person, or the other person is trying to defame that person or slander that person, I'm telling that other person, watch your six. Watch your six, because this and this is being said. So it depends on what's being said and who's saying it. But just like, I don't like that girl, she thinks she's cute, I don't have to run back and tell that other girl, oh, she thinking that you.
But chicks tell stuff like that. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't care.
Right.
What the hell? I am cute. I don't think. Tell her next time that I don't think I'm cute, that I am cute. I don't know. I don't want to hear that. That's stupid. And see, I don't have time for that. Like, what I'm going to do? Run and slap you because you said that?
Right.
You know what? People talk behind your back all day. That's what my thing is.
Right. You
have to understand that it depends on who you are. For instance, I knew I was a manager. I know what staff do because I know what I do to my manager. Right. Now, you know what I'm saying? I know what I say. So I know what staff do about their manager. But either way, we're on a public platform. Me, you, King. I'm a strong personality. You're a strong personality. You're a strong personality. People gonna say stuff about us all day, every day. They gonna dog walk us. Well, it's millions of people on YouTube. What, we gonna fight every last one of them? Right. Even the people who we know, we don't talk to like that. They cool, but we don't. They saying stuff about what you gonna do. Now, my sister, my family, my friend, that's a problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody I don't know, don't even come to me, like, because I'm serious. I will like literally treat you like I don't even know you, so I don't even know. Like I'm not about to even entertain this conversation.
Right.
So that's me.
And I'm like, also another determining factor is if that person that's being talked about these people, or that person, if this person is I'm exhibiting a lot of trust and loyalty for that other person,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
that hits different.
They're not who you think they are. So I suggest you watch, you know what I mean, your relationship. I'm just saying, because the streets are talking. So it depends on the situation. If I'm not really close to people, I don't really, if it's casual, like, oh, I don't like that girl, I'm like, okay, so you tell her. I don't know why you're telling me, but it's whatever. But I would tell. I would tell.
Is there any way to, if you do find out information, what is the best way to confront the issue if it's really that pertinent? Like, how do you confront the issue? And is there any type of resolution?
You mean like if I find out somebody was talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
We wasn't talking about what happened earlier.
No, we're not.
Okay. So then, because you know how I handle
right,
it.
right. We're not doing it.
I would say it depends. Again, it depends on the offense. It depends. Like if it's just chatter, like Juana said, oh, she thinks she cute, or what? It depends. Or are you slandering me?
Right.
Are you making me look bad at my workplace? Are you making me look bad where I make money? Are you making me look bad where I'm in my network, where I need people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It depends. If it's, and you know, all of the above, I'm going at it, you know, full horns. I'm coming at it full horns.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Juana? What's the best way to get to a resolution?
I mean,
and is that a forgivable offense when someone says something about you behind your back? Is that a forgivable offense?
I'm gonna say no. You know, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not forgivable.
Damn.
Because here's the thing.
I'm trying to make it work out here, Juana, and this is like
it's not forgivable. I can move past it, but I'll never forget what you did. You know what I mean? I can move past it. And I can be like, that happened. It is what it is. You know, now I see her for who she is, or I see him for who he is. But I honestly feel like you are untrustworthy. The person who did the passing of the information behind your back, untrustworthy. And then also, you probably can't resolve. It depends. It's some cases where you can resolve it. You can move on. However, sometimes the damage is already done to whatever it is. It's already done. It's no way to recover. For me, it's no way for me to recover. And once, like you said, an accusation, I think you said it earlier, once the accusation is put out there, we were on Mr. Old show. Once the accusation or something is put out there about you, it can ruin your entire reputation. You know, it can. And so it's hard for you to move past it sometimes.
Right.
So I'm all about like hearing it from the person who said it first.
Right.
I don't do the third part. Now, some stuff is clear. We ain't talking about whatever, but some stuff is clear of what was said. But sometimes it's like the game of telephone.
Right.
I heard this, and so then I'm gonna tell you this, and then this, that. I don't have time for that. Now that's goofy. That's kiddie. It's childish. If you want to know something that I said, ask me, and I'll tell you what I said, and then we can move forward from there. But if you're gonna go off of what somebody else said, I'm not about to have that conversation with you. I think that maybe I'm not about that. I'm not about that like kiddie stuff. But whatever you say, be able to back it up. That's all.
What do you say, Jen? Is it forgivable?
I'm not a forgiving person by nature. I cut people off. So I'm not I'm not a forgiver. I cut people off, and I don't. And some people are like, well, you gotta forgive because it's for you, and it's not for me. I just cut you off. Like it's not. It's not like I cut you off and then remain seething or dwelling on what you did. I just throw you into the sea of forget, as they say. It's like you're not a trustworthy person. There's really no point in having this strained relationship where I constantly got to look over my shoulder when you're around. So no, I don't. I just it's whatever. You showed your cards. You are what you are. And a lot of people said, well, that wasn't in my character. And things that aren't in your character, you don't do. Right? That's how I feel about it. So no, I don't. Like snake moves are snake moves, and
Right.
Snake moves are very deliberate. Okay, there are mistakes. There are things that you do when you're emotional, you misspeak. But snake things behind someone's back shows your character and who you really, really are. So I'm not about to forgive that and just, you know what I mean? Because your character is flawed.
So you don't believe in evolution. You don't believe in growth then.
Yeah, I do. I
You
do.
don't think people change then. People can't evolve. Because you clearly wasn't the same Jen that you are now back then, and you clearly wasn't the same Wana, right?
No, I'm not.
So why don't you serve that give that type of grace?
I'm not the same. I'm slower to anger now.
Right. Right. So I'm saying, so why you don't believe in growth that people can change?
I do forgive, but that's different when somebody goes behind your back. I can't trust you. But somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
Y'all not making it easy.
That's different. So okay, I can forgive you if you've done something to me, and we established that you did that, and I didn't like the way you moved. But I don't know if I can forgive people who go behind my back. It seems dirty.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It don't seem right.
All right.
I was on the show where they went behind my back. Then I came on the show and I was like, "Hey, y'all was talking behind my back. Talk to me now." And they was quiet.
Wow.
Why you? I heard you. I was just watching, and now you quiet.
Wow.
I believe in growth, but I don't think growth is you violated me. And then I say, why'd you do that? And the person apologized, and I'm like, growth. No, you just got caught, and you're in the damage control phase of what you did. Yeah, I think you can grow. I think you can be an asshole and have experiences, and then 5 years later I meet you again and you're like, hey, I'm not that same person. I believe in that type of growth, but I don't think growth is somebody violates me and then I confront them or catch them in a lie and then they're like, hey, I'm sorry. That's not growth to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So
let me say this. I don't participate in the setting people up in behind the back. I don't participate in that.
Right.
Because if you participate, I got to question you too.
Right.
Because if I hear something, I'm going to tell you right then that I'm going to let that person know. And I'm going to tell them right then that you're a snake.
Right.
But I'm not about to sit on the back and then surprise the person like, hi, I'm here. Right. Like, I don't do stuff like that. I don't move that way. Right. And so I do think that that's real weird to me. That's shady. So I don't do stuff. I don't know. I don't do that, and I don't participate in the people doing it to me. So I think it's just.
Well, one thing before, shout out to Knowledge and Relationships. They are officially the after show on Mondays, and I believe a few other days they're the after show. So on Mondays after our show, you go straight to Knowledge and Relationships. Mr. Best in the World definitely hooked it up. So make sure they doing after Monday. You go straight to their show. Also on Thursday at 7, we're going to Wana Chica page on Thursday at 7. It's gonna be fire. Also, you know how Jen does when she comes on. Period. You feel me? But we definitely hope that she comes on Saturday because I don't think any show is better on Saturday. She had everybody up for like 7 hours, so we're expecting that type of energy. Not 7 hours though, but we're expecting that type of energy.
6 hours.
It's a lot of restructuring going on. January is gonna be. You got like I think 2 weeks left, and I feel like we're in a episode of Survivor. A lot of people are not gonna make it to the end. Right, the purge. We're like in a purge. Right. So a lot of people, are what we do might not align with them.
What Darwin say? Survival of the fittest.
Well, I always say the strong survive, but only the strong survive and only consistent thrive, right? So what's going to happen is 2022 restructuring is going to be fire. We and everybody loves your marathon shows. As sure, everybody loves them on Saturday because everybody not do anything, she got y'all. But with that being said,
Saturday, come hang with me on Saturday.
But with that being said, and your numbers were crazy that day. Like
Jen, can nobody respond like Jen? Jen is like, she's so quick.
And then shout out to everybody that's been associated with this channel of mine. I got the results today. I got 1.5 million watch time hours. And I started only like 8 weeks ago. 1.5 million watch time hours. So
mine is like a little sprinkle.
Right. So we're doing our thing, and like I said, those who survive and make it to the end are definitely superstars, and those who don't, they're stars as well. You know what I mean? They stars, so you go and support them as well. But right now, we all have a clear vision, and that vision is domination. So I don't. That vision is domination. Like I want Joe Rogan money. I'm not gonna be here doing this too long. I want Oprah money. So we all going to be doing this for Oprah money, Joe Rogan money. This is what we want. This is not for us to just be happy with this. So we need your support. We need the Garden supporters and go and support everybody associated with us. Shout out to Cheryl because she always makes things happen for everybody. I'm talking about everybody.
Yes, Cheryl.
Cheryl's amazing. Also, Mr. O did an amazing job in his first pre-show. An amazing job. And also he will be doing Saturday that post show for Wana. So after Wana's done, y'all go to Mr. O. We try to spread love here. Like I said, those who are not around, don't worry, because the numbers still look the same. I want to say how amazing these women are because we started the show an hour and a half later and y'all was still here. Y'all could have went anywhere else, but y'all was still here. And then you know how it goes. If it's 60, that means it's probably 80 and 90 because people are going in and out.
Yes.
That means they're coming back and checking. That means y'all got something special. Y'all got something special.
So who's on Saturday? Who's on Saturday?
Nobody's on Saturday, but you.
You.
Okay.
With you. So if you want that, it's yours. But we're doing our thing, and I want to appreciate everybody.
But I'm gonna do Sundays too.
Yeah, Sunday. You got Sundays. You know what I'm saying? The ladies just taking up the slots, man, and they're gonna kill it. But what happens is it's actually a good thing. Because right now it's about like today. Shout out to Jen. She got officially started the monetization process.
Yes.
It's gonna when you see that dollar sign on her page, you know what to do. At the end of the day, she's gonna get that real soon. So we're trying to get Wana there by January, the latest.
By tomorrow. No, just
by tomorrow. January. So you got the holidays. Look at the holidays. But we're not playing over here. Shout out to Darrell too. He got monetized. Go and support him. Shout out to Lucky. Lucky is actually a financial genius. So go and check her page. She knows what she's talking about. Check her page. It's Lucky Marie. Please go and check her page and show her support. We appreciate y'all. Do I have a lot of dirt today? Do I have a lot of stuff I want to share today? Yeah, but I'm not because guess what? 3 days of war. I gotta relax. And also,
you're not gonna give the people what they asking for.
I mean, you could do that on your page, but not here. If you want to do it on your page, do that on your page. And if she does her page, that shit gonna be crazy. But
I'm just curious. Chat. Y'all want some gossip tonight?
No.
I just want to see what they say.
No. Peace to Darrell too, man. Damn Darrell. Peace to Darrell, man. Peace to Darrell. One thing. Hold on. Let me say something.
You a real one. You a real one, Darrell.
That's crazy. Let me tell you something.
I got you. Mikasa Darrell.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something for real. Y'all keep on worrying about Darrell and how he's so disrespectful and go out, but Darrell is an ill chess player. He'll do some shit and people just vanish. I don't want no type of smoke with Darrell, man. Yo, he's a different type of chess player. But if he has it out for you, you're not gonna be around too long. And it's nasty. He's a nasty right. Anyway, with that being said, listen, do me a favor. Don't support people that encourage the murdering of women. Don't support men that gossip about women and try to destroy families. Please, we don't do that over here. Also, please be mindful what you say about someone. If you're gonna say it to their face and get out the way. Right? People don't like what I do, but I put it out on Front Street, so no one can say I'm doing certain things. You feel me? Put it out on Front Street. Y'all don't like it. Yesterday, a lot of people say why you did that, but nobody can ever say I did anything. You feel me?
Hold up.
Yeah. You're just listen. I'm trying to get off of this before the rail come up. Anyway, listen. With that being said, the topic of today is 50-50 relationships. You only have a few minutes, probably a half an hour. You know, if y'all want to go extra. How do you feel about 50-50 relationships? Me, I kind of agree with, I don't know who said it on the chat, in the garden. They said that it's a, thank you, Sheree B. Chicago. I hope I said it right. Sheree B. Chicago. We definitely might need you on Ladies Night. So give us a call. We definitely might want you up here.
Yes.
So, yes, we might want you up here. With that being said, 50-50 is the last resort for men, right? If you live in New York and shit is getting crazy, you want, like I told the last girl, that girl that left me, right? She finally got her stuff. She called my homies that was locked up with me to come and get her stuff, which is crazy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she got her stuff. Damn, Jen, relax.
I said that you see how he treats me. I said that's a good thing.
I respect her and I adore her. I do respect her and adore her. Right? So listen,
oh my God,
she tried to bury my career. That's why I have to say I don't respect her.
You be like, that's good.
Because I would never do that to her. She tried to bury my career. She did a passive aggressive thing. King, you shouldn't trust what he does, but then he's the greatest. That was kind of passive aggressive.
You talking about her now. I just
no, it was passive aggressive. I'm thinking about it hurts because I would never do that to her. But with that being said, what was I saying? I was saying something about.
Said she came and got her stuff.
Oh yeah, she came and got her stuff before that.
You was talking about 50-50. I thought you was.
Oh yeah, she came before when we moved in here. It was supposed to be 50-50, right? Because I didn't think I was going to move in here with her. I thought I was just going to help her because she was looking for a place. I said I'll hold you down until you get. I'll pay half, right? She's a hustler. She makes it work. She's from the Bronx. You know, they find ways to make everything happen. Unfortunately, the pandemic was at its all-time high, so certain things she couldn't make it right. So because of who I am and what I do in life, which is all legal, I made sure that she was taken care of. I'm not an African scammer, right? So at the end of the day, what I did was make sure she was good, pay the rent for the whole year, stuff like that.
She said,
but yeah, so she doesn't have to pay me back at all. I believe if you have it, you should take care of. You know what happened to her, Darrell. You a funny dude. He's a chess player. Anyway, at the end of the day,
he's the resident magician.
Yo, he's different. Yo, but anyway, at the end of the day, with that being said, I don't mind doing that. Do I want to pay my woman pay half and half? No, I don't want to do that. But I would like to, for the fact that if anything falls short, she can go half. You feel me? But I don't feel comfortable paying for any woman half and half because I'm a G. What happens is if I want you to suck me off, you're gonna suck me off because I take care of everything. Period. I'm not asking questions. Like if I take care of everything and you cool and all you gotta do is be pretty and do whatever, boom. But if we're partners, then of course I'm going to romance you. Of course I'm going to take you out. And I'm not a savage.
Like in romance, if you got to take care of everything, is that what you're saying?
Well, no. I'm saying I'm going to romance. I'm not just going to pull it out. I'm not going to come and just pull it out. I'm going to romance and do everything. Still do everything to charm her. She said that. She said I was still romantic. I was always romantic. I made her go on date nights, go to different museums. I surprise her. I did everything. And I still do that with girls I date now, right? But going half and half to me is something that you do when it's the last result. And I don't think most women will. I don't think a woman. I don't think you have a right to tell a woman anything if you can't pay for everything. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Right?
It's crystal clear to me.
All right. What about you, Juana?
I mean,
I would never pay for anything for Jen. Never. Because and let me tell you why. And I'm talking about all Puerto Rican women or women who claim lineage to Tainos, because
damn,
I dated all types of women, particularly in the Latin community. And if you take care of them, they're gonna do whatever you say. But Puerto Rican women, no matter how much money you have, no matter how good you take care of them, if they're not feeling you, they're not listening to you. That's what I feel. That's what I really feel.
I just wanted to see if I had to grab my little sign, but
right. No, and I'm saying, and I'm just I could say all. It's a proven all. Is no. I have not met a Puerto Rican woman that you take care of fully, and she will still be opinionated and do whatever she wants to do. Black women,
okay.
Asian women that I've dealt with, if you take care of them fully, holistically, they become submissive by nature. Everybody's quiet.
I'm chewing.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, you generalize it real. I don't know.
I got you, Tawana. I got you.
Okay, so here's the thing. In any relationship, whoever is taking care of the other person is going to feel powerful. Okay, so if that's the woman taking care of the bills or the man. So if you want to do the 50-50 thing, in my opinion, it does even the playing field. However, it's only if you're living in a lifestyle that you both can afford, right? So like, let's say, because what if somebody makes more than the other person? And 50-50 is not really 50-50, because then I'm paying maybe 70% of my income toward the bills, and then you only got to use 30% because you're making more than me. So I think that it depends on the situation. But to me, it can even up now. I've been on opposite ends. I've either been the one taking care of all the bills, or now I'm the one I don't have to take care of none at all. So my husband take care of bills. So here's the thing. I don't know if that's really going to help, but I think that it will at least relieve some financial tension if, that person is not able to take care of everything, or if that person is not able to, if they need help and they need assistance and y'all want to live a lifestyle that y'all both comfortable with. I don't know why y'all, I don't feel like we should have these stereotypical ideas anymore in 2021. That's my idea. Like you saying women work, so why can't she pay half the bill? I don't get it. What's the problem?
Ew, I just got nauseous.
I'm not traditional. Y'all can see that. That's ridiculous to me. Y'all saying that the woman worked, but the man still gotta break his back and pay for all the bills.
Yes,
why?
His money is our money, and my money is my money.
See, that's that mentality. And you see, Jen does not even want to be in a relationship. So y'all hear that she supports this message, but she does not care about being in a relationship with anyone or partnering with anyone. If you want to partner and you want to be in a relationship and your man is like, hey, let's move in this space. Can we comfortably pay? Let's say the rent is $1,200. Can you pay $600? Can I pay $600? We split this bill evenly. And you still have whatever left from your check, and we split half the bills. What's the problem with that?
Well, there's no problem, right? It's different strokes. I've been on both sides like you. I've taken care of men, and I'm just absolutely done doing that. I will never step foot in that again for as long as I shall live. I vow to myself. I'm not stepping in that. The 50-50 doesn't work for me because I'm a very strong personality, alpha female, as they say. So as soon as I go 50-50 with you, you're no longer head of household to me. Not in my soul, not in my mind. You're just not. You're my partner. We're
Right.
roommates. And any decision that we make has to be a joint decision. It has to be. You're not going to, if I'm paying half these bills, you're not demanding, insisting, planning jack without coming to me, because half my money is going in this pot.
Right.
Right. So, and I was joking before, so I hope nobody killed me in the chat. I didn't really mean his money is our money and my money is my money. I'm the stylist, okay, and the entertainment of the family. If he's paying all the bills, the money I make, I'm constantly like, babe, I got these tickets for these concerts. Babe,
Right.
let's go to Hawaii. The month of June, I got the tickets. We're good. Babe, I just got you this new wardrobe because I don't like how, that outfit is looking. That's me. I'm like entertainment miscellaneous. That's where my money goes on, because I don't want him to worry about that, because he's out there working to pay all the bills. So I'm like the R&R of the relationship with my money. I don't like the situation where he needs half my money to stay afloat, for us to stay afloat, because I can not even do bad all by myself, but I can be comfortable by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm partnering with a man, he has to bring something more to me than comfort, because I can give myself comfort. I can live okay by myself.
These are the ambiguous terms that I get a little bit, that are my pet peeve. When you see comfort is a subjective term, right? That's a subjective term. So your comfort could be private jets, right?
Right.
So I'm just being real.
Right. Your expectation could be
right. So my thing is, and your comfort could be shopping 20,000 shopping sprees every month.
Right.
Comfort. That's why I'm like, if I don't get that, I'm a little bit nervous, right?
Correct.
My thing to you is what is a standard comfort zone that women should expect from men? Because I don't want to do subjective. I want to do I want y'all to give them, okay, if your man is not doing this, you're officially in a 50-50 relationship.
I want him to be able to do more than I can do for myself.
But you could do everything. You're independent. You do everything for yourself.
Let's say, if I can fly myself, coach, I want to be with a man that can put me in first class.
Okay.
Simple example. Like, if I want him to be able to do more. If you're in my life and you're a man, you have a penis, you're stronger, bigger. You know what I mean? Why? You're just more than I am. I'm the weaker sex, or the weaker vessel. I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to couple with a guy that is kind of like living with a girl, so to speak. And when I'm 50-50 with a man, I feel more like that's my homie.
Oh shit.
I've done it, and I've gone into it thinking that I was going to be okay, that I was going to be able to respect this man, that it was going to be okay. And then when I'm coming out my pocket, I'm getting turned off, and I make a joke all the time. It's like my cooch dries up every time I open my purse. Every time I open my purse,
right?
Okay, I just get more dry, and you become more of a roommate and more of a partner. That is just how I roll.
You want to leave your purse at home type of guy.
A what?
Leave your purse at home type of guy. That's what you want. Leave your purse at home. Leave your luggage at home. Just get on the plane. I got you. Everything's taken care of type of guy.
Yes. I mean, I'm still bringing my purse, but I want the guy to say
that. She don't ever want to open it. She don't ever want to get in there.
Right.
Exactly.
She just want her purse because it's cute. And
how do you feel the same? How do you feel about this?
So, to me, standard is you have a roof over your head. Your utilities are on. Refrigerator is filled. Mm-hmm. If y'all got kids, they taken care of. Mm-hmm. If you got a car, the car got gas. The car's got maintenance. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a standard. To me, if a man is doing that for you, then that is a standard of, okay, he's taking care of my essentials.
Right.
In my opinion, if he's taking care of the essentials, like Jen said, you can be able to take care of the extra.
The R&R.
That's, I mean, and some people consider the groceries extra, because like some people will say, okay, my man paying all the bills, I'm gonna do the groceries and do all the other stuff, right? That's all, I'm gonna contribute that if I'm working. But me, if a grown woman is working understand why you can't pay no bills.
I'm
speaking from, and I'm speaking from a place where, so, okay, yes, I may not pay bills. Okay, I'll say that because my husband pays all my bills.
I didn't see my baby in such a long time. Cause
I do say all of our money, like I do contribute to the household. And so I do contribute. I make sure we have everything where I make sure that we have the things that he thinks is necessary, right? Like where he tells me like, hey, these things are necessary. Right. But I will say this, like if he asked me, I wouldn't have no problem. Like if he was like, you need to pay these, I would have no problem. And I wouldn't feel no less like he's no less.
I tend to date women like Juana, which is basically, but I always end up with a Jen, right? But I tend to date women like Juana, which is they just want to know their man can if he wanted to. They don't care if you know what I mean? They don't care if you do it, but I know you can. I know you got it. You feel me? That's the woman that I'm with, but I end up with the Jen because those are ones like, all right, show me, because you got to show me, because I'm not falling for nothing. Because they had men that didn't show and prove before, so it's like now you got to show me because because of him. So my question to you is this.
And disclaimer, can I do a disclaimer first?
Right.
Let me do a disclaimer. These are personal opinions.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a wonderful woman that's paying 50 or 75% of the bills, more power to you. Ladies, if you want to pay all the bills and take care of a man, more power to you. These are just personal opinions. So nobody get triggered by my personal opinions or Juana's or King's. These are just personal. We're just chatting.
Right. Well, so when someone says they're in a 50-50 relationship, your girlfriend says she's in a 50-50 relationship, or she doesn't say it, but you see it, right?
Yeah.
You see it, because you could see when a girl's in a 50-50 relationship. The glow is not there. The glow is not there, right?
No.
So when you see that,
tired as hell, 9 to 5 all week.
Right. Yeah. So when you funny. When you see that, how do you view the girl? And the reason why I say that, because women tend to view women based on their status in relationships. Like there's a baby mother and there's an ex-wife. You see, it's always a difference, right? They always try to separate two. There's a woman that has a man that takes care of them, and there's a woman that goes half and half, right? And then there's the other one, the woman that takes care of the man. Y'all look at them totally different. How do you look at those three types of women, right? The one that's getting taken care of, 50-50, and the one that's taking care of a man. How do you view them? Is there a ranking system? Is there a caste system? What is it?
Without naming any names, the women who I see who are being taken care of, some of them are in terrible positions, like can't leave and unhappy. I'm gonna say that because I will say that like my husband made sure I was good. Like made sure I kept my home and I felt comfortable, and like I have, and all these other things where I felt like, I'm not just like homeless if he decide he want to kick me out. But I have some people who feel like they can't say nothing to their husbands because he will kick them out, or they have to tolerate behavior because of that. And I never will be in a situation like that ever. So that is something that I see. The women who 50-50, they cool. Like Jen said, though, everything is like discussed and there is no decisions. Like I came home when my husband like decided to build another room, and I was like, wait, he don't probably feel like he got to tell me that, right? This is his, what I mean? Like he takes care of everything. And I mean, I know he's going to make the best decision for our household. So I can walk home and he can make a decision and tell me about it later. But like if it's 50-50, what I have learned is that they do discuss things together for most of the time. Like it's like, well, we decided to do this or we decided to do that, right? Like I wanted the bathroom done first and he was like, no, I want this done first. So it was like, well, I got to go with what he say, right?
Because he paying.
Cool, which is cool because I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is like he runs this. This is his house.
What about the woman that does it? That woman that takes care of her man. How do you feel about them? Because you're not.
Me and Jim was that person because I know I was. I took care.
How did you feel? How did you feel? How did you feel about? How did you feel about yourself?
Exhausted. I felt. I didn't feel secure. I felt.
Your whole energy change just talking about it.
Yeah, I felt like I was always.
Look, I said before the 50-50.
Right.
I was always stressed out. I was always like, "Oh my God, how we gonna do this?" And it was really tough on me. It was really difficult for me. And I was like, what am I thinking? I will never do this again. Never. And it wasn't because I had to pay bills. It was because I paid all of them consistently. And he helped me out is what he
Okay, let me ask you a question. Is this 50-50 if the man pays the mortgage or the rent and you pay utilities? Is that 50-50?
I think so. I mean,
I think so.
I think
That's
it's 50-50. I don't know if it's 50-50. Because
the reason why I said is that 50-50 because a lot of men that can pay those things want their woman to pay so they don't feel like they're just getting free bees and stuff like that.
I think that's 50-50 because bills are expensive. Household bills are expensive.
I mean, not like mortgage and rent, right? So how much can a utilities fee like Con Ed, Verizon probably together at most is $300-$400.
It could be a lot.
There's some cable packages that are $300 by themselves, and then you got electricity and Wi-Fi and water. And
what if you paid light, gas, water, and groceries, right? Like you
the groceries,
you can end up spending $1,200 a month.
Absolutely, more than that actually. Because I go to Whole Foods.
So depending on if the mortgage $1,200. We 50-50 in here. It just depends. I think
the room is closing in on me again. I'm getting off this.
Right. So do you believe that these men that allow their woman to go 50-50 is because they can't afford it? And so why do women subject themselves to that? Because clearly, based on what you're saying, because I'm getting both words. First of all, I want to shout out to Juana and Jen. It's funny that today I got my results and my stats. The highest views I got on any video was these two women together. That's crazy. That's fucking with me right now. I just thought about that. So with that being said, that's
my girl.
So anyway, but these men, when they do this with these women and they pay, and I think it was Truth that made that comment earlier. Thanks, Truth. I'm gonna bring you up on the stage in 1 minute. Do you think these men still need to lead if they paying 50-50? Because I know a lot of men that pay 50-50 and they still the man of the house.
Yeah.
But
my man didn't pay nothing. My man didn't pay nothing. When I was with him, he didn't pay nothing and he still ran our house. I was like, how am I letting him do this? This is crazy.
But what I mean, he ran the house because he was your protector.
Yeah, he led me right into disaster. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't right. He wasn't right. He led me right into debt and into falsehood. Like you don't let somebody like that lead you. Where you gonna lead me to? Disaster. He don't even know how to handle his own finances. How he gonna handle mine?
Well, I'm gonna confess. I'm gonna make a confession after this. Go ahead. I'm gonna make a confession and then Truth. Because I was a no. Go ahead.
I don't think that. I don't know the way you worded it. You said a man that allows a woman to pay 50-50. I think those women are okay with 50-50. Like they come together, they date, they make a decision to move in. What are you going to take care of? What are you going to take care of?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a joint decision to go 50-50. And in my opinion, a woman okays it. I know
a man doesn't love you if to go 50-50. That's crazy.
Somebody
Is that serious? Is that serious?
Missy T said he don't love you.
Is it that, lady? Y'all agree?
That's not true.
He doesn't love you as much. He loves you, but he doesn't love you as much as a guy that's paying all the bills.
That's not true. That's not true, y'all know that's not true. I think that some women will never let a man fully pay for everything for them. And I completely understand why. Because you want it to be known that you both are invested in whatever decisions that you make. And there's nothing wrong with deciding that, hey, I'm working, we're both working full-time job. I know 6-figure salary women. Are you really gonna just let her sit home and not pay anything? And she's living, I mean, there's kids, there's family, there's all these expenses that come up.
She's R&R.
What'd you say?
She's R&R. She's entertainment. She's the family stylist. She's planning she's doing all the stuff that he doesn't want to be bothered with. And she just texts him, babe, Tuesday, 8:00. We're eating over here.
Yo, she is funny.
We're going to Hawaii. Like that's what I like to do. All right. That's my thing. Okay. That's what I like to do. The little stuff he don't care about, like what his underwear is gonna look like, what brand, what suit he's gonna wear. I like doing that stuff. I don't like opening my purse for bills. I don't like it.
So would that be
alone?
Right.
Yeah.
No, with that being said, let me ask you a question, Jen.
I like somebody said in the Briley 75-25.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Do you
or 80?
Let me ask you a question. You still negotiate until it gets to 100-0. But do you think men date above their level? This is why they're doing 50-50. Because it's misleading, right? I haven't met a man that goes 50-50 on the first date, or the first 5 days, or the first 10 days, or the first month. And then all of a sudden, isn't that misleading to women?
It is misleading, I think, because you're absolutely right. Like men who want or need to go 50-50 don't lead with 50-50. Like they pay for the entire date, right? They pay to call you and things like that. But they don't tell you up front, you know what I mean? Hey, can you pay for half this date? Because if they did that up front, it would save a lot of time. Because if up front you're telling me, you know, can we go Dutch? I'm gonna be like, you can go Dutch with the waiter, but I'm not gonna be there, right? So
Hey, what do you got to say?
Yeah, personally for me, I mean, you know how I represent what God say. And a man is supposed to take care of 100% of everything when it comes to taking care of the family.
Damn.
Now,
what Bible verse is that? You said what? When God said that, He said pay 10%. Let me tell. What did He say? When did He say that? I want to with.
Huh?
When did He say that?
I didn't say it said that. I said every man in the Bible, the women did not take care of nothing else but had babies. Every woman that was married.
But the Bible was 50,000 years ago.
Hold on, but that's not the point that we're getting into. Let's stay on this subject right here, the 50-50 thing.
Oh no, you coming on conversation with
who came with the Bible?
I'm coming on here talking crazy because you know we ain't about that life. Okay, you can't
talk 50-50 and then bring up the Bible. The Bible is archaic.
Right. Talk about some I'll wait. Okay, well, so he says he waiting. Let me say this. I don't do the weaponizing the Bible type thing. So here's the thing: if we come on,
let's talk about
okay with us saying what happened in the Bible and how it's, but like weaponizing in the Bible, they did. Y'all wouldn't do this. It's kind of like.
So I think he was referring to
okay. You know how I just talked about this on your show the other day. Remember I was telling you that you could say a sentence and then as soon as somebody hear one word in that they don't like, they take that and make that the emphasis of the conversation when that is not the emphasis of the conversation.
You gonna shake your head to that?
No, I'm taking my head. I'm trying to figure out.
Really?
So now the 50-50 thing.
No. Hold on. I want him to finish his point. Wanda gonna kill me. So finish your point. Let me know.
Hey, mute her for a minute, man. Mute her for a minute.
You joking with you, Wanda. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
So again, a man's supposed to. This is how I look at it. A man's supposed to take care of everything when it comes to the bills, if it is capable. In this climate that we're in now, a lot of things, you know, cost of living is skyrocketing every year.
Right.
Now, a lot of times things, it's not that the man can't take care of the bills. It's the extracurricular things that tend to get in the way. So,
like what? Can you give examples?
So, like women that don't use their regular hair, when they got to do all, hair is expensive when taking care of a black woman. Same thing with their makeup and everything like that. If they want to get their nails done, all types of things, the clothes that they wear, the bags, all these things are added expenses because they're trying to compete with the next female and compete with the world, trying to, outdo each other. So most women are looking outside. They're not really worried about the in-house things. They're worried about the outside. Like, we're trying to compete, we're trying to outdo the other people. So a man can take care of the bills, take care of the car, everything, the kids, the clothing, the food.
What are the basics? I like this when you're going with this. What are the basics that a man's supposed to take care of? The basics.
Well, the only thing we're required to take care of is the essentials, the needs, the bills, food, clothing, shelter, clothing, the car. You need transportation, you need communication. So as long as
I'm not gonna lie to you, ladies. My man, he gets all the girls. He said the same thing you said. He said, "You take care. I take care of necessities. You handle your luxuries."
Yeah, no. Now, I'm not saying that. No, don't jump the gun now. I'm saying that these are the things that are the reason why things are heightening the bills. It's not that most men can't take care of the bills. Mm-hmm. It's just the extracurricular activities and added expenses. Now, that's why you got to be careful what type of woman you choose. And this way it comes to that, you might be trying to choose a woman that you can't afford.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So that's where you got to make a better choice, and you got to know what's the name. Like, you heard what Jen said. You know what I'm saying? For me, I already know that's going to be probably a pretty penny. Now, the good thing is I don't think she used anything, fake in her hair. So that's not going to be, added expenses, but her clothing, the bag she wear, probably she like to take lavish trips. Depends on the lifestyle she has before I got there. This stuff matters. This is why vetting is important, because she's going to want to maintain the lifestyle that she had on top of coming in and creating a new lifestyle with y'all together. So these are things people got to think about. So again, I don't believe in a 50-50 thing, but if it becomes a problem of a necessity to keep up appearances in the lifestyle, you might have to go 50-50. You see what I'm saying? Depending on the woman. So that's what I'm saying. For me, I don't believe in not paying for everything for the woman. That's something I don't believe in. And I'm not going to make sure that I choose myself in a situation where a woman is used to wearing having Birkin bags and everything like that.
I agree. I mean,
you gotta know how far you up, how far you out there.
Yeah, that got me in the fence because
it got you in a situation.
It got me in a situation because I was picking women that were.
See, I know.
Yeah, I was picking women. I did what I did. The woman I like. I used to teach special education, and what happened was the woman I liked didn't like teacher salaries.
Right.
So in my mind, like, I know how to get to it. Let me get to it. So the woman I like wanted Chanel. They wanted trips. Random trips.
That pisses me off.
Right. Now,
no, but that's the truth, though. I'm being honest.
That pisses me off, I said.
Why? You just you're the woman that if I like you, you just said you gotta come with my lifestyle, and I could take care of myself.
Yeah, I thought you would agree with that, Jen.
No, I don't agree. This is why I don't agree. This may surprise y'all, but I'm super duper low maintenance, right? I've never gotten my nails done at a salon, maybe one time for an occasion. I don't do the $30-$40 a month. So that's off the table. I go to the regular Dominican salon, wash and set. It could be anywhere from $60 to $75, right? Do that when I need. I'm actually anti-fashion labels.
Right.
Okay? Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel. I am anti. I speak against it. I promote FUBU. I promote Carl Kanai. I promote Black designers, Latin designers. So I'm very anti-designer, very anti-designer. So I'm very low maintenance. And I hear this story a lot. And this
Okay,
is,
so I'll take that back then. That Jen is the way to go. And
You got a chance, true.
let me finish. Let me tell you why it's to my detriment. Let me tell you why it's to my detriment. Because I've seen psychologically, when you're low maintenance, men don't try as hard. You see how this man just said, and I've heard this story a million times that King just said. I knew she liked Chanel. I knew, and he went out there, risked life and limb to get it. On the other hand, I end up with guys that it's like, oh my God, a unicorn. You don't like designer? You're not high maintenance? Then they don't try. And I always get stuck with a dud. And I would think that that man would want to do more for me because I'm asking for less.
Yeah.
That ask for
that
more,
was a cornball.
right? The women that ask for more, they fucking get more because they're like, I'm in a Gucci. I take vacation.
Yeah, we know.
Men respond.
Yeah, but that's not fair too, Jen, because, and we're gonna let Darrell speak afterwards. That's not fair too, because I met women like you too. You might not get the Chanel bag, but you might want to buy stocks. You might want to get a piece of art, the same value. You might want to take a trip. So the money is still spent, but in something else. That same amount of money is still spent, but in something totally different.
Yeah.
And then I always get the guy that's like,
hold on. I have one question for y'all after Jen finish. Hold on. I got one question for you two ladies.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to say that I always end up with the guy with the sob story. Oh, I was with this one and that one, and I spent all this money on them, and I had hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I got cleaned out, and I got, so I'm just a regular guy now, man.
Don't do that. Get it how you live. Get it how you live.
Yeah, kick him to the curb with that daggone story.
I have.
Kick him out of there with that story. Straight up, man.
I think it's important to be low maintenance. Yeah. I think it's important to be low maintenance. I think it's important to look good on a budget.
Right.
I do get my nails done. I do get my hair done, as y'all can see.
Right.
But I don't get my hair done every month or every week or every 2 weeks, or I do a lot of stuff on my own, or I learned how to do stuff on my own. But I think it's very important to keep yourself looking nice because men are very visual. My man loves when I dress up. I dressed up all through COVID. My friends was like, I'm wearing, jogging pants and sweatshirts. I was like, you need to put on some clothes. Your man don't want to see that every day. I'm that woman that tell my friends that you need to dress up. And I'm that person. You can come over here on a regular day and I'm like dressed up because I like to do that. But I also don't need it to be Gucci or Prada.
Right.
It could be $2 shirt I brought from Burlington. And I'm cool with that because I know how to look. I know how to go to stores like that and pick something that look nice. And I'm okay with what I spent on it.
Right.
So I think that,
Well, one thing like, so I get one.
Hold on, so the question I wanted to ask him. I have just two questions, and then I'm step down.
All right.
Okay, so if it's not for money, what is a man good for, in your opinion?
If it's not for money, what is a man good for? A lot.
Yeah, you want me? Okay, go ahead, Jen.
Elaborate.
Money, strength, body.
No, not money.
No money.
No money.
No money. Okay, no money, then I could just go for what I've actually had in my life with men who had no money. They had good sex, which is a stress reliever. They were the strong person in the house, physically strong. They were the male voice that I needed. If I was going through something, I'm like, hey, blah, blah, males have a different voice and a different way of viewing life. They're more, matter of fact, and this is what the problem is. So I like having that sounding board. Other than that, I can't think of anything. But I've dealt with men who didn't have money and they were still valuable to me. It just wore thin after a while.
Okay, what about you, Juana?
For me, when I was the breadwinner, but I had a man who I felt like I still had a connection with and still had balance with, I feel like there was, like Jen said, that idea of protection. I felt like safe. I felt that I had like a different type of comfort than you get from a friend, right? Like, I don't know, some sort of bond and connection that I don't have with just, a girlfriend or somebody that you associate with. And I just think that men, like she said, they are very rational. They have, just kind of like a different perspective on communication, drama, situations that center you as a woman, because we can tend to be a little bit more emotional, a little bit more reactive, and men are just a little bit more focused and a little bit more, I don't know, dedicated. I don't know how to describe it, but I just think that they add something like different than you would get from a sister or a friend. It's just like a different level of connection. And regardless of whether he's paying half of the bills, some of the bills, like, I'm going to treat him with the same level of respect. So I'm different from other women who feel like, oh, if he's not paying the bills, I'm not going to respect him. I don't feel that way about men. If I have to pay some of the bills, I still have a level of respect for him. And I still can partner with him. And I feel like whatever our relationship needs to survive, that's what I'll do to keep our relationship together. And that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's why I asked that question, because, and your answers are very good, because a lot of females, they can't even give an answer. What is a man good for without money? Because most sad thing in this world, we are more associated with our pockets than our tangibles and the good things we bring to this world. The things that everything a woman is, everything a man is, a woman isn't. And people doesn't understand that. But that's good to at least hear that from y'all. And I wouldn't be surprised hearing that from you, because you're married and everything like that. So established. So the second thing is, I heard you say about the clothing thing. So you believe that a man is more worried about what a woman has on versus what's underneath of the clothes?
No, I didn't say that. I just like to look good, and I like when my man be like, "Look good today."
Thank you for clarifying that. That's what I wanted to hear. You like to look good.
Feel good, but I don't know. My friends was home for last year. Some of them, not all of them, and they just wearing the same stuff every day. And I was calling them out. Like, I came over there like, "What are you doing? You look crazy. You don't even got your hair done." Right. Like, come on now. He only want to.
Every man will admit to this. Women wear like clothes and lingerie for themselves.
Exactly, and that's what I want to say.
Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, we don't like lingerie like that,
Right. Ain't nobody tripping off of that.
Yeah, nobody.
My mom brought me up strict though. She was like, never. I'm still like, those old movies in 1950s where the husband, you hear the car coming up in the road and then you running to the mirror and making sure your hair's straight, and I'm that. Like, my mom raised me like that. And that's how I am. She was like, don't ever be in the house and let a man see your underwear not matching, or a hole in your bra, or you're not looking right when he comes home from work. So that's
I was raised like that.
No,
I guess I'm decent. That mentality, because my mom still matches her purse with her shoes, with her underwear, with her, like, my mom is like all put. If you see her, you'll be like, oh, that's why Tawana.
Right.
I'm only a reflection of what I've seen.
Right.
She's super crazy and neat, and she's always put together. She's almost 60. And she looked like she my age,
All the women I claim, they always like that, They always like that. But I'm like, man, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about what's underneath of that.
Well, I will say, a lot of people say that. They be like, your man don't care. He don't even care. But one time, my sister-in-law, she was like, why you got on makeup? It's like a Tuesday. What you do? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, what's up? And he was like, she always looked like that. She always looked good. Right. Now, that was the first time I had heard him say that, because I'm thinking that I'm only doing it for me. Mm-hmm. So I don't believe that men don't notice that. That's not my.
No, not notice.
So hold on.
Let's say notice. Don't see.
Yeah, but hold on. Before we put Darrell, would you mind if Sheree beat Chicago Gold and answer this question real quick?
No, of course not. Of course
All
not.
right. So what happens is, Keisha says a man is his money, whether he got short money or long money. How do you feel about that?
Ooh.
Do you believe a man is his money?
That's an interesting question to get asked first as soon as I get in here.
Welcome.
Hey,
and you might have to stay for the rest of the year. Darrell,
my
you
God,
different.
King.
Darrell, yo. Go ahead,
coming
man.
in, King, to go ahead and show some love to you and to say hello
Thank you.
to the ladies, because I've never been up here with the ladies. Hello, Jen.
hello.
Hello, Wanda. How you guys doing?
Really
Right.
good.
We good.
Good. Okay.
Go and follow her page too. Thank you.
All right, but hello, Dara. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing today, Sheree?
I'm doing great, thank you. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Yeah. So what was the question again?
A man, he did a statement, but it says a man's his money, whether he got short money or long money. Is that a true statement or not?
I don't think so. I think a man is his confidence first. I'm gonna say that because I don't know how many times I've seen a dude who may not have that much money, but have some form of confidence and swag about himself, and he still can get it. So it's not even necessarily money. The money is a boost. Don't get it twisted. The money is definitely a boost. It is definitely something that women is paying attention to. However, when you see a confident man walk into the room and the way he carrying himself, women flock to him. That wouldn't be the case if it wasn't a whole bunch of women dumping their refund checks to these bums on that's laying on the couch. So that's that confidence. Even that bum got that confidence. So
Right.
it's still that swag.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your tax return and flip it. I promise you're gonna get it right back, right? I sound comfortable. That's why
He
I'm
getting the tax return and that check. He
so
getting
give me
the
that PPP loan. I promise you gonna come back and double. Right.
Exactly. So we would.
no man is measured by his money. I ain't saying that. A man is measured by his character and the way he moves, the way he take care of his family, the way he loves, the way he presents to the world. That's how a man is measured.
By average woman. We have to acknowledge some of these other women that exist. Like they exist, and that's why the bums are on the couch in the first place. You get what I'm saying? And
I had
that's
a bum
also
on my couch. I could vouch for that. I had a bum on my couch.
But it's not. This is not.
You're gonna have to start talking about the other men, the men that you dated with the money, because I'm telling. This is the second story where I heard about the homosexuals and the same guy. Okay, it's the same guy.
I never forgot.
So the Rel, what do you think?
Do I think a man? How you doing, Tawana?
Hello.
It's good seeing you, Jen, Lady Jen.
Hi.
It's good seeing you all.
Yo, y'all crazy. Yo.
For me, man, I've been saying this since the first episode. When my ex, who was just recently living with me up until last month, I paid all the bills. It was never. I'm in a situation where no matter if I'm dating, no matter if we married, no matter what, if we just smashing, I don't want to have to depend on you for almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't. When it comes to women in business, I don't get it mixed up. I take care of my business. I take care of my bills. You here really to appease me, to make me happy, to take the stress away. I should be able to, like Tawana was saying, you should look good all the time. And knowing me, you should have a blunt roll, some wine poured up, something, like some Patron on ice, something. Because if you come to me with other stuff, more than likely it's gonna cause me to not really care, because I don't really need you. You know what I mean? I don't need you to come into my life and say blah 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 blah, because everything was taken care of before you got here. And I'm the type of dude where, and I've been saying this since day one, especially if y'all got a child together, do everything you can to take care of this woman, because the better that she is taken care of, the better that your child should be taken care of.
Right.
Not always, but more than likely, if she taken care of, if she happy, if she in a space where she can be feminine, she can be not combative with you, that's always gonna work for me. So I find myself in situations where I don't want the woman thinking about, damn, if we go to the movies, I might have to go half. That's
Right.
to me, that's a destructive way of thinking already. I want her to just think I'm going out with Daryl tonight. I want to look good. I want to have fun. You know, I want to be in good spirits, good energy. And to me, men do that by providing a nice path of them not having to spend no money, so you can spend the rest of your night, like Tawana said, putting on your makeup, putting on the Savage Fenty lace underwear, etc., etc.
Right.
He said that's expensive.
No, I'm saying, Darrell, I agree with him because men don't realize a lot of women put a lot of time and effort and money to how they look for a date. So you think you taking her on a date? If she's buying Mac, Sephora, NARS, whatever type of stuff she's buying, she probably pick. You know, the eyeliners is like $50 sometimes, and or $100 just to. That's a lot. Yeah. So women spend a lot of money on makeup and stuff. So y'all get what I'm saying, right? So it's not like when you take her out, she probably on her outfit and everything, she probably spend more than you paying for her to go out with. Be honest with you.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I don't wear foundation. I don't wear like.
But that's your clothes, your hair.
I do my eyes and I do my lips, you know, right. Because that's all you need when you're in the house. I know a lot of people said, "Oh, I don't like to." Yeah, do something low. You don't have to do a lot because men really are not. They're visual, but they're not particular.
Right.
If you look good. If you think you look good, they gonna think you look good. You don't have to do a lot. You don't have to put on fat because they don't even like that anyway. They like natural look.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? A girl told me the one I really liked, but she played me. She told me, she said, never tell a man your flaws because he thinks you're perfect anyway. Is that true? Mm. Like, because one time I tried to grab her fupa. She's like, stop. I said, wow, I like stuff like that. She goes, she says, you know, my aunt told me never tell a man your flaws because they think you're perfect. So once you acknowledge your flaws, then we see your flaws because we always look at you perfect. Is that true, ladies, or no?
I wonder. I don't know. Is that? I mean, you have to answer that one. I don't know. Do y'all see? Because I mean, for me, I would never tell a man my flaw. Like, what you mean? What flaw? And then when he called me out, then I'm gonna really be on his. Like, what you mean? My eyes are cross-eyed. Don't be looking at my eyes.
Right.
I wouldn't say that he sees her as perfect, but I don't think men are as meticulous as we are, right? As concerned as we are with little things like, oh my God, my arm looks funny or my butt curves funny. Like y'all not really. I don't think y'all are that anal as we are. Like we're constantly judging ourselves. Like, oh,
y'all always be like, oh, that's fine. Like right. I would think I look crazy in an outfit. He'd be like, you look good. Like, but for me, I'm like, this look crazy. I don't think this was right. This is too tight. But that y'all think it's perfect, right?
Hey Jen, so you had a relationship where a man was paying everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. In that relationship, since he covered everything, what did you bring?
Oh, I already said that. I'm the R&R. I'm the rest and the relaxation. I plan the concerts. I plan the trips. I dress him.
I need that.
I dress him the way I want to see him dressed, and that's all my money, and some of his too. But you know, that's what I do. That's what I do with my money. I make sure that he comes home, dinner is cooked. I'm looking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like something out of a magazine.
Thank you, Misha Mac. That's so nice of you.
And that's what happens when you're in a situation when a man is paying all the bills. I'd be damned if you're a woman and you're not going to be taking care of all those things because he is freeing up your time and your money to do those things. So how could you not? Right?
I love it. What about you, Juana? When you was in a situation with somebody that paid all the bills?
I mean, this is the only time I've ever been in that situation. Right now in my life,
You're not paying any of the bills right now. Okay, so what do you bring to the table?
This is I've been with him almost 5 years. I don't even know how much stuff costs.
Damn.
Yeah, salute to Chris. You the man.
I don't even know. I know it's a lot. I just don't know how much.
Yeah, he the man. So what do you bring to the table since he's covered everything else?
So, you know, because of that, I'm able to save so much. like I can save like 80%. I can save a lot. I don't have to spend anything.
Mhm.
On top of that, you know, I am the cook or the cleaner, the take care of the kids, you know, I take care of my man, you know, I do whatever he needs me to do.
Yeah.
And then I pay for I'll go grocery shopping, you know, I do those things.
I thought her skin was glowing because she drank water, but your skin is glowing because he takes care of you very well.
Yeah.
Chicago. I keep on saying your name wrong. Please don't get mad at me.
Yeah. And the reason why I asked y'all that because I
There's another lady on the panel.
Who? Sheree. Have you ever been? I mean, she look like she always take care of herself. Like she ain't let no man. Like she ain't let no man get over on her. She doing for herself. She's strong. She independent. You know, she's always going to be that 50-50. So I didn't ask her that, but let's see. Sheree, have you ever had a man to take care of you completely?
That would no.
Okay.
That was why do you feel that? Why? Because you don't want those type of men, or
No, I wouldn't be. I don't think. No. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Just
He's like, wait a minute.
I've never had that.
I
rare
think that
thing.
would probably be more of a situation where it'd probably be more so if I was married, and I've never had a live-in boyfriend because I don't believe in that. I believe we live together. That's because you're married. So that's why I think I've just never had the opportunity to really get the full grasp of it all, because you really get that full grasp when you live together.
Right. So now, since you have always been taking care of yourself, would you think it'd be a process, or it would be an easy transition for you to relinquish that power to your husband?
I think it would. I know it would be a process. It'll be a process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a process. Don't get it twisted. Because I had listen.
Oh, I ain't getting it twisted with you.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this truth. I had my own house. I owned my own house since I was 28. You know what I'm saying? So you live in there for 10 plus years by yourself. You know what I mean? Like I have my own stuff. You know, I fly out, I do these things by myself.
Right.
So it wasn't, you know, it's not, I went to college. I'm educated. You know, I've always worked in my field. I've been in my field for 12 years. So it's not like I'm a bum. You know, I don't need anybody to take care of me. I don't need anything.
Right.
I see that? Everything I can take care. I have my own. So it was hard to be like, you want me to give up my house and move here? Oh, wait. So no. Okay. So what happens if you don't? You're like, look, you're going to either do it or not. It's, you know,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got two options here. This is what I'm not moving to your shit. So here it is. What you gonna do? And so,
see, that's the transition that a lot of people don't talk about is, you know, since you've been sustaining for so long and you've been taking care of yourself for so long, this has been a lifestyle of yours. And also understand and having your own security. Like you actually know whether you're going to rise and fall. Right. And a lot of people don't like that. Right. You know, having that like that. That is, I mean, when you think about it, it is a scary thing. And that's why, you know, I say it's imperative for men, if you're asking a woman to have faith in you like that, live up to that, man. Don't fail her if she's going to relinquish that power to you like that. That's very.
I say this: a woman has to add value monetarily. I don't think that she should be in the home and just let a man do 100% take care of everything, because I don't do that.
Okay, why?
I let I decorate our home. It's beautiful. I make it more homey. I buy little things to make our house, you know, feel better.
You see, I'm a bachelor.
I cook, you know, all the utensils and stuff like that. I make sure that's in, you know, I add value.
Right.
I think that you have to, as any person in the home, you know, you need to add value to the home.
Okay, so do you feel as though, because this is the last question right here, if a woman doesn't provide the monetary or the financial resources in some type of way, do you feel as though she has no value now?
I think that not that she doesn't have any value, but I do think that could potentially cause a strain in the relationship. And
Well, depending on the man.
Depending on the man, but most men, it's going to stress them out, because if he has to support your lifestyle and take care of the home, you have absolutely no responsibility in that, or you haven't stepped up to take care of something, even if he says he doesn't need your help, just to show that you are invested in the situation and you do have you guys back. I do think that could potentially show him a character flaw.
Okay, one thing I want to get this brilliant. Do you think the fear that women in regards to 50-50, they don't want to move in with a man because of that particular reason? The reason why I like having my own place, because I know women, when they get mad, get the fuck out. Do women feel that? I'm telling you, you could pay.
Yeah, that's the same way for them. They feel as though.
That's why I want to make sure, because truth, do y'all women feel that sense of power when y'all have your own place?
Yeah.
Woman, because truth, me and you know the truth.
No, yeah, okay, let them answer.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Nobody has ever lived with me unless I was married. This one guy asked for a key to my place, and I told him no, in a very nice way, and I really liked him, but I said, I can't do that. You can't have a key to my place, because he wanted to store some things, and I said, no, you can't have that. You know, you can't have access to my place, and that's not happening. And so he was so upset with me that he broke up. He broke up with me because I think he thought, he thought that I was that invested. So I don't believe in letting somebody live with me unless that's the understanding that we are together. This is my partnership. This is what it is. But if I was just to think about outside of that, if I was to just say, hey, you know what, we're going to live together, I'm going to partner with you, that's my understanding, is that is what it is. We're going to partner. We're living together. We've made this agreement. And I am very different, because I am flexible. If I love someone and I believe in their values, I believe that they have the morals that align with my life and that they bring positive energy to me, I'm willing to work with a person. I'm not like other women. I guess some women are like, no, if you don't make more than me, I'll cut them off. Okay. I'm not like that.
You know what? I was about to say, in the wise words of Sean Carter, a lot of people know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
Talk about it.
They don't know the value of nothing. Yeah. Right. And I said this a few shows ago. The reason why I chose to pay any woman I'm dating, whatever, I'm gonna pay for everything, because I understand once I do that, I'm buying her time back. She's able to save money. On top of that, she's gonna bring value to my life. Otherwise, that I can't really get just by throwing money around.
Yeah, but Darrell, let me ask you a question, because I know certain pretty women that deal with you, and and you are a dominant man. Do you pay everything because you are a dominant man? Not just because you want to take care of, because you like to have it when you like to have your way when you want to have your way. Are you paying because you comfort her, or you paying because you like control? Which one is it?
No, it's crazy. I'm not a controlling person at all. I can be doing all of this. If we not married, let's say if we just dating,
yeah,
our rules not gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my options open. She can keep hers open. But the whole thing about me paying bills and doing me, I do that because I want to do it. It's not about control. I'm never gonna say, when I was paying your bills, so you gotta not go, do this or not go do that. Do what you want to do, is your body. I'm doing this because I'm me.
Right.
In every situation I step into, this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so it's an ego thing, like, cause you know what I'm saying. I'm the man, so I'm paying everything. Fuck that.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying, Wanda? Is that an ego thing, or do you like me? It's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. When I pay for anything for women, it's ego. I'm letting you know.
A little bit.
I think it's about vulnerability, like how Truth was saying about how women can come into a man's spot, and they need to be able to know that they can be vulnerable without it blowing all the way up in their face. For me, I find a lot of dudes who walk into these spaces, they say, well, I want to do this A, B, C, and D, go half of my girlfriend. Next thing you know, you're relying on her, right? It's not to a point where you need her to go half on your rent because you became so financially caught up in that loop. Every month, me and her going half on A, B, C, and D. So you're not thinking about provisioning for yourself. That's the thing for me. I don't want to have to rely on nobody.
Right.
So I always say, well, if I'm attached to whatever bill, I'm taking care of it because I don't want to have you come to me or I come to you in any situation. We should be coming to each other for kisses and laughs and hugs and plotting to make more money. It shouldn't be about how I'm gonna spend your money for my bills. To me, that's kind of ridiculous.
Right.
I don't want to tell you about your Vonna. Save that thought because it's 12 o'clock. Are you still doing an after show? Because Sherelle just asked.
I want to answer what you were saying, King.
Say that again.
Oh no, I said I wanted to go after Daryl and answer the same.
Yeah, you got to do it at the after show on Wanna's page because.
Oh, Wanna, she's doing the same.
Let me create my broadcast right quick.
Okay, so we got 9 minutes left. You got we have the transition to Rail Truth, but we all going to Wanna's page after this for the after show. So she's creating it right now.
What's the topic, Wanna?
What's the topic, Wanna?
We running through the same topic.
We you know what? We can continue this. Let's continue this.
Okay.
Let's also talk about whatever we want to talk about.
It's about to get real.
Yeah, whatever we want.
Shout out to Misha Mack again. Thank you for the donation.
I'm about to share the link with y'all. Hold on.
All right, share the link.
For joining Daryl, for stepping up the racks on racks on racks. That's doing good things, young boy.
And Darrell, you have anything to say today?
Can y'all see it in the chat? Hold on.
You mean about everything that happened over the weekend?
Oh, no, y'all gonna say that in the after show.
Oh no. See, she's. Hold on. She's like. She's. Hold on. Let me put it on there. She's spicy because if y'all want to know why people are not here, go to the after show. I'm not gonna be there. I'm staying out the way. If y'all want to know why
if you're not gonna be there, then I'm not gonna be
there. Yeah, because King, you gotta come because it's we ain't talking about this.
My night.
Listen, no, because everybody's been wondering why people missing. I'm staying out of it, but I'm gonna say this: do not fuck with Darrell. That's it. Anybody that goes against them is different. Also, what Mr. Best in the World? I'm sorry, Queen Forever 2K2021. It ends at 12. Please go to Wanna's page. I apologize, sister. Flower, I apologize. Please forgive me. So go to her page. Did I put it up? Yeah. Did I put it up or no? Did I put it up? This is but that's for the stream. For those who want to participate. All right?
Yeah, but where's my page? They need to.
No, just hit the broadcast.
Where he always put the page in the chat.
Yeah, get off of this, and then we see you there. That's what happens.
All right.
Yeah, we definitely gonna see you there. I'll be there, Tawana.
Oh boy. You going there, Jen?
You coming? Let's give the people what they asking for.
I'm coming, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm coming though.
Okay, so y'all gonna want to move on over to Wanna Chica's page.
All right. Salute, David. Thank you for purchasing the merchandise today. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, brother.
Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Yeah, this is crazy. So, all right. So I'm about to end this right now. Everybody go to Wanna Chica's page. Thank you.
Definitely.
And I'm sorry, Queen Forever 2K21. Please just go to her page, and I'm gonna make sure you get heard. Thank you.
All right.